You have Warwick at Hill Jabones, and you have Trenchtown Jabones from round a Sunlight Street.
Okay.
As a Rasta baby, I know all of these people.
Right.
So I did I work with Jabones. When I go as ambassador now to go deal with St. Agnes Place, I realize now, say, I go step on some man food.
Mm-hmm.
I never really have the firepower to deal with that. Because at the time, all my soldiers them, I deal with that too.
Mm-hmm.
I follow? All of my
Yeah.
soldiers them, I deal with that.
Right.
So it becomes a dog eat dog thing. The reality of the thing would be, but I have to blow away some man, I get blow away.
Mm. Let me ask you a question. I keep hearing you say Rasta baby. You know, for a long time, Rasta had a banner with the Rasta baby on there. Who was that? Who was that baby that was on the Rasta baby banner?
The Rasta baby, right, is again one of I and I. Him come from round, him and Gregory come out of the same yard. That's Ras Daniel.
Wow. That's a real history. Hey,
Yeah, that's
that
Ras
is
Daniel. And I bridging that to man.
another question I can't wait to ask.
Yeah.
Now, as a young African born in America, when I come up, I was into the black culture. So I love Haile Selassie, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm, all of them. When I was in Compton living with Ross Kojo Brown, they had killed some children in Atlanta. In
Yeah,
downtown LA,
I remember that time too.
They was giving away some little ribbons that had red, black, and green.
Yeah.
So when I come to Kojo house, I got my ribbon on with my military coat and my Rasta pins, and Ross Kojo say to me, "What that?" I said, "Oh, this is a ribbon I got downtown." And Kojo said to me, "Garvey business that man. We don't deal with Garvey, man." I said, "Oh, check it out." I said, "Why?" He said some bad things about His Majesty. So for me, I don't know no better. I'm thinking Rasta not fucking with Marcus Garvey.
That's correct.
Straighten that out for me. Like,
but that's correct. Real Rasta man not embrace Marcus Garvey. Plan to call him a tiger.
Interesting. I just wanted to make sure that I was in line.
1 minute, man. Let me tell you how my father described him, man. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm going to folder.
All right.
Lily, look on the bed in the reading glass. Bring phone, please. Yes. This letter that I'm going to read to you now is sent to I 1984. Start off, much respect to the I, Most High, the Rastafari. Right? And say, brethren, all of us, I and I, bear the name Rastafari. Words of comfort from the pen of the I. Much respect every time. Carolers forged this link, and you have tried to bring this I up to date of who. Bra Bunny, Jabi, heal the man. What you have found, and say, see if the I can inform this I as to what brothers desire regarding to Carol. There is 20,000 inmates in the correctional system at Auburn, which 2,000 are from the Caribbean who are Rastafari. And if it is your intention to make an issue out of the circumstances, need the entire report in vibrating from an executive with the sentenced inmate. Name the organization RI, Rastafari International. Then the I will get more instruction and advice. 3, keep a roster, the name of all your members. This list can be sent to I. Please do send it so we can make a case study. 4, prepare to work with the sister from Canada for the time being, and brethren in London, and other sister in the USA, Mississippi, Washington, and other correctional institutions in America. We'll be sending visitors, delegates from Jamaica to visit the I in New York as soon as the I get the necessary information. But the I must be aware of the situation of the state law implication, especially the perform drugs abuse, racial discrimination in US and South Africa, and the Rastafarian international desire of repatriation. Repatriation is the Rastafarian fundamental program. Like I say, if I read the right thing. And tell it to beware of Marcus Garvey. Beloved, I would like to bring you up to date with Rasta International expectation and good intention. I would like to support the Brethren jail. Any part of the world, Rastafarian are jailed. Personally, I kept a low profile after the mission to Africa 1961. This was because I were given white robes, the national robe of Ethiopia, and the scripture, Revelation 6:11, refer to those who were given white robes. I and I, fellow brethren, is being killed daily for the words of the Almighty, the Rastafari. Set my people free. Even the eye, the dread shall rise. Then the big earthquake shake when the big boom began to fall, and cities all over the world. They call the 21st nuclear world war. I and I people prepare to write in this manner. You have to understand now how I and I write. In this manner. Elijah Muhammad was able to organize the black Muslim from prison and turn it into the biggest black organization in the US. But they are citing up rehabilitation. They want in 4 states of America, like how the Maroon took rehabilitation land in Jamaica for 300 years, which terminated 1956, and is now posing a very big problem. Rastafarian want repatriation to Africa, and I claim and demand is much more psychological than both the Muslim and the Maroon. Going back to Africa, I writing a book entitled Desire to the Program. The Back to Africa movement, this involved the study of Marcus Garvey, Back to Africa UNIA program. And the Rastafari movement, USA formally exposed to clean face leader, Owl and Henry. We just tell about Henry, yeah?
Right.
Owl and Henry upon the Rastafari movement. Yeah? You hear him say? Him say,
Yeah.
USA family impose. That him say, no. To clean face leaders, Howell and Henry upon the Rastafarian movement. Howell and the Pinnacle land settlement, which failed because of Howell administration. Then Claudius Henry, dead, dread time, date, ox, which caused his son to be hung before his very eyes, and is serving 10 years in penitentiary. And after the sacrifice, after he sacrificed rehabilitation in Clarendon. Green Bottom. Bob Marley is also considered Rastafarian leader. They kill him. And I Rastafarian are claimed by the establishment to be a leaderless organization, since the movement do not accept and local leader to be the sole leader of the organization. Something for the record. The penitentiary and the asylum was built the same year, 1862. Why? To meet the 1865 Marant Bay Rebellion. Love from Brother Kumi. But that's not what I want to read. But that was good still. Right. So what I want to read now. Jabi Heises. The lion cage rage when not attending to. Carol do not know or understand Elder Lion with uplifted profile, doing analysis, clearing and sharing views and interviews. Telepathic, the elder used to contact in cage lion. Writing is becoming hard for this eye. washing clothes, cleaning room, cooking food, doing research, reason, making music, etc., etc. Loan is somewhat critical as a publisher, jealous as a sociologist. Hear that?
Right.
Baby London, train, dual personality. Hear that?
Right.
Do you understand what happened there, sir?
Yeah, I hear you.
3/4 who are lead Rasta right now is baby Babylon train with dual personality.
Mm.
Youth willing to help, unable to meet okra, always on tour, always on the road. The arrival, food for a caged lion is new world. Make them. I man want you to write a book. Send them page by page, chapter by chapter. Now that you are about to write a book, do some proper research of the file CIA, FBI, Pentagon, UNO, politics of the US, power, veto, power, light, water. You will be surprised to see what you find. Yourself working overtime without getting satisfied rumination. We are in the same boat, in and outside the walls of Babylon. Marcus Garvey was a tiger. The prosecution asks for and get to cage the tiger. Why? Outside, little tiger could be made into tiger rat, tiger cat, tiger puss, and tiger something else. Quote from your own words, open your eyes and look within to satisfy with the life you are living. Ja live, ja be live. Information, confusion, but my criteria: do not quit, do not dismiss loan. Request of him 4 issue of his newspaper to help the eye frame what he's searching for. A file. I hope I and I can supply a neutral look into the Middle East and its trouble. Can you help her out of it by advising? Love from the elder Brakome. So,
Who sent that?
eh?
Who wrote that letter?
My father.
Your father.
Yeah.
Mm.
You see,
Now, what did he mean by the cage tiger?
tiger?
Yeah. What was he saying? What that mean? He
No.
said the cage.
No, I'm tell you something. Any Rasta man will link Marcus Garvey to Haile Selassie is a fraud. Marcus Garvey never said, look to no Africa for no crown and no black king.
Mm.
See that?
Yeah.
And I know that. So, real Rasta man no tell nobody about Marcus Garvey and Rasta. 2 different things. Marcus Garvey movements are different. It's a black conscious movement. Where that's why I say me speak for my blackness. Now, the next thing we have to know is Marcus Garvey. I think we confuse the world. Is the world have it off say I and I claim that Haile Selassie I and I God. That's also a misconception, a lie. Now Rasta man never talk about Haile Selassie I'm God. Haile I is the Godhead.
Right.
I is a Christian.
Right.
Therefore, him can't be an I God. These are the things them now when I speak now. Some man going at them feelings. I send the church come, the Christian church come give it. And we run that. When we run that, the world should have know. So we also run him. Even though I'm the Godhead. Because he made a try use the church to bring up to control we again further in Babylon. They are over that.
I hear you, yeah.
No, I'm going to hear, my man. If I burn the Bible, because the Bible I tell you about the Bible I'm use capture and I. And after we burn the Bible, him come to Jamaica and send back the same church, because him a worship in the same Babylon church. How young like hear that? So these are the confusion that make people start do what them feel for do. Without going at the depths further, that's why if you watch how me I tried now, me I tried in my blackness. Rastafari cannot rise and I up. Too much confusion in a Rastafari. Rastafari becomes an intellectualism now where you have uptown and downtown, that segregation thing. And that's what you see go on the other day. Where uptown Rasta claims them and go at the embassy while the prince are go at Trenchtown for go talk to get the people. How that work? And then them attack about get the people not have no sense and get the people ignorant and all. And then them fuck off. Yeah. Simple. If them did depend anything, cause put it, we ignorant and we not have no sense. Yeah, we not have no sense, we ignorant. And who know we have sense? And who not Rasta. Because China is a elder Rasta man. But him never telling us him a priest. China is a musician. And China did a function in a musician capacity. That's what capacity was functioning. Skibo was the real Rasta baby that was there. And Skibo would tell us, say, him couldn't just get up and walk with. Him couldn't get up and walk with out of the synopizes. What that would prove? The youth tell us him just blaze the fire with him kete. And if you go back and look on the clipping, you see how he made up the energy we made that send up. If the kete was a real thing, it would have bust up the prince art and the princess art. So I don't want a man to come with no symbolic thing I talk about. What I'm trying to say, that was a miscalculation. The damage already done because them do it. What the intellectual Rastas them supposed to do is come together now and stand as one and take some responsibility for their failure. Come explain to us why they choose not to come at Trenchtown. Until them can tell us that, them F off. So now what they are doing, they are going around and they are bickering with each other and they are saying, this Rasta CIA worker, that Rasta CIA worker, but I man have the file and fold up and all who work with Babylon. And I just do a piece just now where I'm gonna release it. So
okay, but here go the thing though. The intellectual Rastas shouldn't have to go to Trenchtown to hold them other Rastas' hand. If you're a Rasta, you still shouldn't let the white boy get on the drum. They have to be Rasta. they can't say because the other brothers ain't there that they gonna do some fuck shit and then go against what we've been doing for years and years. For years and years and years, I've been smoking my challenge, fireborn Queen Elizabeth, fireborn the Pope. So now you turn around and you playing drums with Queen Elizabeth's children. That now they got to be held responsible. They don't get no pass. Every roster got to stand up and hold their own.
Farah, let me talk to you plain and straight. I'm going to tell you one more time again. Yeah? I'm going to tell you one more time. No disrespect. Yeah? Did you not hear me ask the man if guns down?
Right.
What that tell you? All fucking guns was there.
Right.
So what you do want here? Rasta shoot up Rasta? And that you don't want here?
I get you.
No, but you talk, tell you. Me take on to you because I think you know what I want. The youth couldn't get up, the youth them couldn't get up, them get stick up too. And that if you know, you know. A bad man place, the prince come in a bad man place, you know. You think a play place, the prince come in a real bad people place. All guns down. Jungle guns down. Havana guns down.
So what you saying is the gunman controlled that.
Then me not tell you from day one, so we run the blood clot Jamaica with we gun. Me not tell you that over and over and over. And we run Jamaica.
So the gunman and them was cool with the prince playing the drums?
Listen again.
I'm getting confused.
No, you no need to get confused. You are choose to get confused. You are choose to get confused, Vera.
Yeah.
Hey, Vera. Me tell you something.
One thing for sure, I probably would have got shot.
Right, and you'd have get shot.
Ain't no way.
Vera.
Ain't no way they would have got on them goddamn drums.
Vera, I'm going to tell you this now. Would have put some shot in your blood clot. Would have put some shot in your blood clot. Would have butt up your blood clot. Would have beat it down to frazzle. And police would have stand up and watch that blood clot. Yeah, you have to know these things. You think this thing is a joke blood clot thing? You know, the man said Trenchtown people hungry. You know, hear that? And all the rich Rasta, them blood clot they are about all the country. Them come do nothing. So whatever them want do.
I heard what he said, but that don't transfer into them being the 9 Biggie drums.
Oh, let me try this one last way. Yeah? Let me try this.
I'm trying to,
No.
So what you're saying is that the people responsible for that was too powerful for anybody to stop it.
That's why them batty wall and come down a Trenchtown, because them couldn't come tell nobody don't say anything. You know, follow the reasoning and the logic, Rasta. That's why them choose to go, but them go. Them no call no shot at Trenchtown. Rasta call shot at Trenchtown. Rasta bad man, you know. You have to know what we keep telling you, but you see, true, you know, you can't understand, say, a guerrilla warfare we are fight. Who give a fuck about a jump? Who give a fuck about a jump? You have to understand what I'm trying to show you, say. Where we do a Trenchtown and where we do. If Kumi did in the yard, I'm going to sit down on the same way and make the youth them go through. You know, you me tell you, say, when Walter Rodney, listen to this again. When Walter Rodney get banned in 1968 from coming into Jamaica, I was 14 years old. I was in the park playing dice with my friend them. And me hear say, demonstration, them now letting Dr. Rodney.
Well, see, it sounds to me it need to be 3 groups. You got the intellectuals, you got the bad man, and you probably need some bad man roster to go shoot them pussy holes and say, listen, the fucking white boy can't play the fucking drum.
Listen to this again. You still have missed the point. You still have missed the point.
A man can come with a gun, and they ain't the only ones with guns.
Listen to this again now. Yeah? You still not. Listen to this, Vera. Right? Let me tell you.
Hey, listen.
Vera, listen to this now.
Hey,
And now dismiss.
Blame your father.
And now dismiss what you're saying now.
Hold on. Before you go, blame your father, you, and Kojo for me.
Right.
Y'all taught me this.
No, Vera, you listen. You see where you there, Vera. You see where you know. You see where you there. You have you are all up something, and it's good. I not fight down the eye Rasta. I remember say me burn the first fire, you know. But
Right.
I have to deal with the reality upon the ground.
Right. I got you.
The man them at the vanguard them down there with them gun and you think of some ballad. At the vanguard them, Rasta vanguard with them gun. And if the man them say, "Aya, make your prince play John," then that's it. We don't give a fuck when nobody in Ethiopia or anywhere in Africa or anywhere in the world say, "How we run our place." And that me I try to show you. Whatever we say is law. Why you think them love I?
Okay, but if they some bad man and they let the prince play the drum, they ain't no fucking Rastas.
Listen again.
How the fuck is they Rastas and let the fucking...
Listen again, Farah. You can say what you want to say for the comfort of your home in Chicago.
Right.
And if it was taking place in Chicago, then you and your team, the Vice Lord and all these people would come and run him away. Right.
Right. But, I understand what you're saying.
So that's all if you know, Rasta, it couldn't happen under your watch.
It couldn't happen under their watch. I got you.
And what if you know though? Not because I am speaking how I am speaking. I am not. I wasn't there.
I got you.
If I was there, no one was there with the authority. No one was there.
When you watch the video, with us, those of us around the world, we don't see no bad man. We just see it look like some Irie people letting them play the drum.
Let me tell you something where you don't see.
Right.
I was on Babylon by bus tour. Go and look on that bus, if you see me.
Okay.
I was on the Legalize It tour with Peter Touch. Go and look on it and see if you see me. Okay. I was on every tour with Greg Isaac and Dennis Brown, Sugar Minot, Alton Ellis. Go and look. You think it's showtime? The camera that be in that event when the Prince there, no say them to keep the camera where them to keep it. But come on, you acting like he's a layman. Like you don't know.
I got you. I see what you're saying. Nobody know that though, because when we look at it, it looked like some real Rastas. You know, it don't look like no gun people from the video.
Listen.
So it's misleading. It's a misleading situation.
And a showtime. You know. Where you never listen to the discussion when me have with the youth them. And me ask them specifically where is so and so and so and so. And them say, them man they're about, man. See?
Right.
The man them about. So the man them standing at the forward.
Right.
It's not for me to come now and tell the world what the accomplishment was.
I understand.
Yeah. So the world can keep, maybe that's what's stressing me out. Maybe that's what winding me up. So
yeah, don't stress out over it. It's just a matter of people see one picture, but you paint a different picture. And so for us, we don't see that picture. For us, it looked like some real rosters on a positive thing, letting them play the drum. It looked like some sellouts. It don't really look like what you described.
Let me tell you something.
I do understand what you're saying.
Let me tell you something. You see, all load up at the embassy, them know all what me know too.
Right.
And they are talking very carefully.
Right.
Them not talk like you know, because we go look at them and tie up them blood clot and lick them pan them mouth.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I make you know that. I saw a place one. Did you see Sizzler there?
It's basically, I see what you're saying. It's a lot of badness mixed up with it.
But, my brother, me no start off by telling you from a barn of badness me now, with this movement here. Me did come lie to you, no? I'm not tell you say when I go and knock it.
Right.
I'm not tell you say we spank boys. And we keep boys in the line.
Right.
I'm not tell you say this thing about CIA and Bob Marley, and we spanking blood clot. I'm not tell you that and all these things.
Right.
And we keep the boys them in. And we keep the boys them in line. That's why you know dog no bark when me attack. Cause them know I'm a friend them, I'm a team. Brush up who forget brush up.
I do know it was two sides. It was Siaga with the Russians and Manley with the Siaga with the CIA and Manley with the Russians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so when more if you come telling you, me not depend no confession. Me just a telling you say me take responsibility for the things that want me do. Because me do my time. Me the stand up guy. That's why me can't talk how me talk, you know.
I understand what you're saying, but that number was transferred over to Rastas all over the world. We don't know all that.
And you know what?
All we know,
Rasta is in denial of it. Rasta is in denial of it. So when them come on the rainbow circle throne, the whole idea was to come deal with I and I, but what them do? Get visa and jump fence.
Right.
So the whole thing is a fraud.
Okay, so now, but the brother now, he not making no sense.
Who?
Because if he telling on one hand, that's a bunch of bad men with guns there, how can he on the other front say that all the regular should come? Yeah, right.
Here.
You all right?
Yeah,
You
man.
all right?
Yeah, tell about one. Tell about
Listen,
one already.
I'm not trying to get you upset, but I'm just trying to really find out, I don't understand, so I'm trying to understand what was going on.
Yeah.
But now it's still not making sense because the person you was talking to, right now, you telling me there was a bunch of dangerous men there. But then the man you was talking to say, why don't the rich rosters come down there, musicians? Why would they come down there if it's a bunch of dangerous gunmen?
Because they are not Westers.
He's contradicting himself. Ain't nobody gonna come down there. If I'm $1 million reggae star, I'm not coming down there and.
Because he's a coward. You're telling me now, say he's a coward.
Hey, if I ain't got the guns to shoot you back and you got me outnumbered, why would I throw away my life to come down there?
Flera, don't carry me down the road, man. Real Rasta man go anywhere them want go in the world.
But you just said that if a Rasta came there and told them that they can't get on the drum, the other ones would shoot them.
Again.
So what good is it? What good would it be for somebody to come?
Flera, I'm going to come off of the live, I know. You know why? Because you're upon this drum blood clot thing and you still. Who give a fuck about the drum? How much time you ask for that? The drum don't mean nothing to I and I.
Let me ask
you. The drum can kill somebody. The drum can kill somebody. Tell me a man the drum ever kill.
Let me answer that.
But my gun kill people.
Yeah, but listen. Don't get upset now. I ain't
Yeah,
trying
but me keep a tell you say the drum no mean nothing to that, sir.
Listen, that's true.
Right.
But the message that was put out to the world.
We didn't send a message to the blood clot world. Fuck the world.
What the message was put out to the world, to the rest of us,
we never send a message to the world. We do what we do in a trench town.
It's
again. Fear. Listen again. We're not looking a friend enough from nobody in the world, you know. Let me tell you something where you know. You see the One Love song?
Right.
The One Love song wasn't done for the world, you know.
Right, it was done for the people there to get along. Right.
No. It never done for nobody in the world. Who no come blood clot, control it and twist it up. It is done for we in a blood clot Jamaica, Trench Town, to live together. We never want to live together with nobody in the blood clot world. So no come go on like you don't want to come twist up with thing. Who give a fuck who join Rasta outside of Jamaica?
I understand what you're
so
saying.
Don't come go on like you want join it and then come tell we what to do. That is the problem.
I understand what you're saying, but what you said has never been taught to the rest of the world.
But when I hear it now,
the exposure to the world was that the drums is sacred and that they was chanting on some righteousness.
Vera, put it this way. If the drum is sacred to you, I can make it not sacred to you. It is not blood clot sacred to I. I have never played a drum in my life. I beat shot.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is...
And listen again. And it's the shot we beat. Put Rasta on the map. Know that.
Right.
And on a drum put up on the map. And on a One Love put up on the lap. And on a Bob Marley put up on the lap. And the revolution side of it put up on the map. The black conscious side of it. So now come bring the thing on a drum thing.
I understand that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that mentality never been transferred to the rest of us.
It was always being transferred. We told the court that. We told the U.S. court, go and read Benjamin versus Cochrane. At 12 we pay a top blood clot killer. The court, America know who the fuck is real Rasta.
We don't get to see that.
Yeah,
we get to see
the case name.
But check it out though.
I can send it to you.
All we get to see is burning spear.
Fuck a spear. I tie with a tie up spear right now.
I'm not trying to uphold them. I'm just trying to show you how we're getting a misinterpretation.
Right.
We don't have no kind of way to get what you're saying. What we getting is they go to the hills, they beat Nia Bingy. This is what I've been talking about.
Lie them, I tell them.
No Rasta have ever told me what you're telling me.
Yes, you know why? Because, you know, me tell you, Rasta is in denial of itself.
I got that.
Rasta want tell the world about the pretty side, the nice side, the side where I talk about love up white people and hug up white people and Rasta join LBC, where the alphabet, Rasta join every blood clot thing now. Why you don't want to talk about that? Rasta in everything.
Right.
Rasta in everything. And on me,
if
you know, so don't come down and trench down people who are hungry and want to eat our food.
I understand because I've seen the videos of all the shooting with JLP and PMP. I've seen all that.
Yeah, but you see more than that. You see video with chronics and the whole of blood clot, them too. And Porter G opposing and blood clot bathing suit.
I know about Claudia and all of them.
Yeah.
So I know it was some bullets flying.
Yeah, so listen, Farah. Nobody can get me now if come beat down where me come from. Me have to go back to say no.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand that too. I understand that.
I mean, I go back there as no traitor.
I understand that.
Simple.
I understand that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I go back. Nobody can make you leave Chicago. Yeah.
For all the brethren down there, I'm not trying to beat down. I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I tell you what's going on. You might not like it and not hear it, and you want more clarity.
No, I get it. I wasn't understanding it, so I was trying to get it all out of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. It might not come pretty.
Hey, I'm trying to make
Vera, one of my brethren tell me say,
I bet you spit it out. I want to get it all out.
Yeah, man, you drag it out.
Yeah, drag it out. So I can see what's really going on.
I'm not afraid. Vera, I'm not afraid. You know, I'm not afraid.
It's like, okay, I see what's going on now. That makes sense.
We never beg nobody. Vera, we never beg nobody to come follow we. 4 million Rasta South Africa, 4 million Christian.
Right. Well, here go the thing. If Muda and them know that, why they ain't telling us the real deal?
No, because them have an agenda where them a work with the system against I and I.
Makes sense.
Why them? All right. You think them not sue me, I say? Why them not come on for them platform and say, that little boy there with England to shut up his mouth, him don't know what I talk about. Yeah, and then them come talk about that. Them all,
Okay, now,
them all jealous. Why them jealous?
it
Them never know Kumi have a son.
all makes sense now because certain questions you can't answer.
Me can answer all questions me have knowledge pan.
Yeah,
Me
but
don't
I
have
know
no secret.
but you don't want to. I don't want to put you in the hot fire, like you said. You got to go back down there.
No man,
So,
no man. You can't put me in a hot file here, man. Don't do that, man. We're not afraid of
it's
people.
just certain things.
A gun versus gun, you know.
Now that you told me, it's just certain things I wouldn't ask you no more because I get the picture.
Yeah, but Fear, anytime
Put it like that.
Fear, anytime something bother you, I ask my man, and say, man, then I keep me to tell the truth, man. Remember, you know, I am not like Malcolm X, you know. I renounce Rasta, you know.
Okay.
I tell you about the fullness. I tell you, say, me don't need Rasta. You have to cut off my head. Me don't need Rasta. But
now, this is a question. What did they get? Is there something somebody got from the Prince coming there?
Too early to say.
Okay, all right.
Too
because
early
I can't
to say.
see them. Bad man ain't gonna defend them for free.
Too early to say. That a fast, hey, Sarah, a fast people too fast, you know. Me tell you something differently. Me and two of my brain, hey, this morning me listen. This morning me listen to all your anger. Chris thing, you know. A three and a half hour me listen to it and me enjoy a part of it. Yeah? But me and some brethren have some different view and I have to tell them go sit down and then call me. Then say to me, say, Bonnie, you know, say I want ignorant.
Yeah.
And you know, have no sense. And I say, man, listen to you, man. I'm going to try to point out what me you say, you know, that a 99% white people in the blood clot place. And this little punk come make joke at the man wife. And make the whole place a laugh after the man wife. And when I tell my brother, say, the shot him should have bust in him blood clot in front of the world too. Because that's something there, you know. I mean, you say if it was your mother or your sister where that do. But I'm tell my brother, say, you know something? You never go to America yet. So you don't know how American think. Serious violation. Come here where you say, them a talk about, my brother not tell me say, at the ball them talk about. I'm say, no, it's not the ball that make him get the box in him. It's the man money him fuck with. Because this is where people choose to select who them want to star them next movie. And him could tell the woman, say, him not impressed with our last movie. You know? So, me and my brother don't worry about that, you know. Because them I say now, say, just like what you say, them I say, him shouldn't box him down in front of the white people, them. Them I say, look how much white people run joke and him not lick them. But it's a time and place for everything. So it's just how people is. You can balance where you are here, but that's how the thing go fire.
I got you.
Yeah. So we not expect the world a place like you say, you did have the drum very secret. And yes, the drum is secret. You never hear that. I say the drum is secret. But what happened already happened.
Right.
How we can change that? So we have to move on now.
That's right.
Simple. And also, Buju na say my bad boy. Capital na say my bad boy. Luton Fire na bad boy. Anton being a bad boy. All of the Sizzler na bad boy. Sizzler have a red, gold and green rifle now. Or me never carry go down a culture, I go stand guard. So that
Right.
so what the prince has established is that there is a deep segregation in Rasta. Why you think I can sit down and talk to you or me I talk to you?
Right.
Because the
Right.
whole Jamaica know say them can blood clot open their mouth.
Right.
No go Jamaica, the whole world.
Right.
No, so them can't open their mouth when I talk. No dog, no blood clot back.
Right. Right. I got you.
You think me lock up in here and free to go out the street? Tomorrow I can go over. There's no Rasta HQs. I'm go over there and do a live direct. But I'm going to give a view from St. Agnes place so you can see where we did have. I'm going to give a view to that. One whole place where we turn in the wire. So when you hear people talk, you see reparation. I'll tell you something. Say reparation. Reparation can come in many different forms. If Prince Charles give Rasta 20 building, if Prince Charles give Rasta 20 building in the city of London, to do what they want to do, and they never do what they want to do to develop themselves, who is to be blamed?
Right. Did he do that? He gave them 20 buildings?
You know, you may say tomorrow, I'll go down there and show you video the whole of the blood cleat street where they do one. I go do that for you. So when me attack, yeah, reparation can come in a different form.
Right.
You go ball say you want certain things, you get what you want, but you know have no plan. So all you did have to do is just sell some, make some quick money. And tell us something. I already tell you say, one time I left to come here, the airport and tell them say I got St. Agnes place. And then stamp you and say go on. No Rasta can't come to England. Because them fuck it up. You never know this. Rasta ever get things, Rasta. Rasta ever get things. And every time we get things, we fight over it. We fight over who fi run it. And it end up who have the biggest gun. If me did in them fight, them one day I talk to you right now, me get things to you know.
Now let me ask you something else. Are you the head of the Ethiopian Federation?
I am the head of the Imperial World Federation, but they are not doing anything right now.
Okay. And who is the Ethiopian Federation?
It is connected to Babita Christian. It's the political wing of Babita Christian, Haile Selassie Church.
Because I got one person here in America say he run it, and then he said some people over in England say they run it.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, who?
And wait now. All that is so, man. England can run with America. So that's the American wing, and you have the London wing.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
But because most people in them ego, them not try no anything of them amongst I and I Rasta. I'm not beg no anything, because remember say no, you have to know, me just there tell my truth, you know. That's all me I do, you know. Me don't want to lead no boy, you know.
Hey, listen, you more son, so what you say is go.
Yeah. Me not fight to come lead no boy right now. Like me say, now go away.
Whatever you say is law.
Me I make sure say my children don't come follow none of these idiots. Yeah.
I got you.
Me have 4 youth at university right now I study for them thing.
That's right.
To come build up and stand firm in the system where them born in.
That's right.
So no little guy can come talk to me. When me gone, you're going to hear some young people say, Badass, my grandfather, you know. And Martin Moplan, my great grandfather, you know.
That's right.
And them now go represent where you think them should represent.
That's right.
But them go represent something.
That's right.
Cause the seed already sow.
I agree with that.
All of my youth them are Rasta picnic. Them not for locks. That's how simple it is for I.
That's right.
All them life them grew up. My youth them, anything them put them head to them can just run away with it.
That's right.
And them now run down no legacy yet. Like how you see the Marley picking them a capitalize off of them father. My youth them head not dead. So my son tell me, he said, Dad, right now I don't want to follow in your footsteps. I go make myself for my own. And when I build myself and people start question who the youth yeah, and when them find out say a badass youth, them all get the wow factor then.
That's right.
Just like how them me I get the wow factor now. That what come boy? And that I beat the one of them, you know. And where I kill them, this I kill them too, man. This I kill them. Cause them don't know who in it from who in it.
Hey, well, I really appreciate what you told me because I wouldn't get it from nobody else.
No,
you know, I had to drill you. I had to drill you because I ain't gonna get it from nobody else. You the only one gonna tell me the facts. Don't nobody else don't know nothing.
It don't take nothing from me, Farah, to sit here now and continue this lie and this fraud on myself. I honestly tell you, like me say, it was a violation for the drumming, but I wasn't there. If I was there, I could have tell the man them say, hold up, don't make you go around there, don't make you touch the drum. Yeah?
I get it.
Skiboo upon the repeater. All him energy upon the repeater. If you ask me, Skiboo was embarrassed. But we not look on it from the angle.
Right.
China is a bigger man than Skiboo.
Right.
I have to whole order. What Skiboo I go tell. A Skiboo and China sparring now. In the yard, Skiboo hang out, you know, with Kidos eye and all of them, you know.
Right. Nobody had enough rank to do it. It would have to be somebody like you.
Yeah. Where people that stand down. So when the man, when the youth tell me where me feel just humble, when me going to beat them now, take out my belt publicly and beat them, that can't go on.
Right. I got you.
And I don't know if you hear, but rough is here now, and tough is in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You're two youth them, the twins them. How are you them twin now?
Yeah.
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 I'm going to tell them, say, ask me.
Yeah. I got some pictures of them. I'm going to send you their pictures. I got some pictures of them in California.
Yeah.
Send them to you.
Yeah, he's here now, my brethren. In my early 16 spark.
Yeah, they old men now.
Yeah. I think my grandfather now, if I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, it was nice talking to you, man. Get some rest though. I can't talk to you. I mess around, give you a stroke. You know, I'm gonna get you too excited.
Give thanks, Sarah. Give thanks.
I'm gonna keep digging until I get it out you. I know you're gonna spit it out.
Yeah, man.
But I understand you had to be diplomatic about it.
Yeah, and it's a pleasure reason with the I, Sarah. It's a pleasure because it's the one, the I man, brother. And right now, I am going to reason with the I, and the I can spin it anyhow you want to spin it, fix it anyhow you want to fix it for other brothers and sisters.
I want it straight. Straight.
And that's all. That's all.
Yep.
Nobody's paying me to come and tell you no mistruth.
Yeah,
and if I got it wrong, I will tell you I got it wrong.
No, I need it straight because now I really see what's really going on. Now it all makes sense. I'm thinking about your interview with the brother and what you're saying. I'm like, see, you have to read between the
Yes, we
lines.
were talking in codes.
Yeah, it was talking in codes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah, I
Kumi,
picked up.
when I was in prison, Kumi was writing to me in codes.
Right. I had to pick up on it. Now I get it.
Yep.
There was a lot going on down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Guns away. Guns
Guns.
away.
Guns away.
That was the code.
Yeah, guns away.
I didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, guns
But
away.
now
Yeah, guns
yeah,
away. Guns wasn't
yeah,
down,
now
it
I
was
get
away for the prince to come
yeah,
through. But guns.
yeah.
So the prince have the security, and him have Rasta security too.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rasta did it with them gun too.
And if you come down there getting in the way, guns ain't gonna be away.
All right.
Guns gonna show
All
up.
right. Simple, simple. Now you understand what I feel. So all them intellectual, they must have come right.
Yeah, because they wasn't gonna come down there.
No,
They
if them a
talking all
come
that
right,
shit.
them can come, man.
Yeah, but they can't talk that shit down there.
No, they can't come enough. Come give no order down there,
See
sir.
what I mean?
No.
Now it makes sense.
And all who that
Because
friend, and all who that friend attack to, when them come down, they have to come right.
yeah, they have to come.
Yeah, they have to come right.
Okay. Yeah, that's politics. What happened right there? So
Now you know what we're talking about. It was always politics.
yeah,
Nothing to do with religion. Politics.
right.
Yep.
Right. Okay, brethren. We're gonna do this a couple more times, and much respect to you, much blessings to you. Okay.
Give thanks.
Get some rest though.
Irie?
Some rest. All right.
Yeah. Please then it was Ramesses. I have to do it this like this because if I don't do it like this, the people them are gonna hear them. If I don't do it like this, for my thing, them now go hear what you are say. So I give the live and them now go hear me. I say, but them will hear. Because we are work the thing as Rasta. When I something. 1 minute. I just want the eye tell I if the eye still a hear. The eye still a hear right?
Yeah.
The eye still a hear right?
Yeah. I hear you. Can you hear me?
The eye still a hear right?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? You hear me?
The eye still a hear right?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you?
Blaze. The eye still a hear right?
Yes. Can you
Good.
hear me?
Everything nice, yeah. So
Yeah.
let's beat it up now.
All right.
Yeah, I am the son of Martin McPlanner. I born in the Dongle, Bakawal. I the youth used to, if you get my food, me and dog a fight for the same rubbish. That's where me I come from.
That's right.
Yeah. Now, the world is shocked to hear them never know say Planner have a son. Like I.
I never knew you was Mortimer Planter's son.
Right. Now, there is a lot of things that where, as the I did say, it will take around several connect before me carry it down certain road. Because
Okay.
we have to feed them, spoon feed them. So right now, Right now, I might not feel 100%. Dr. B call I just now, and Dr. B explained to I that the people them accuse him now of working with the CIA.
What?
Hold up, your man. Now, the powers that be, they're gonna, I know nobody now attack me. Don't know why. I'm tell them already, say me a road boy, a gun me dealing. There is no question to that. The whole world knows say wherever me go, am I gonna lead the way.
Right.
And me proud of that. Now, the youth them tell I, say, them never plan nothing with the prince. They come beat no drum. So I want you listen now and chop up what me I go say. The youth them say them never know Skiboo is bongo time, son. I know who bongo time is? I know who bongo time is?
No.
All right. Bongo time is one of the ancient, lacking a better word, priests.
Okay.
Right, that's his son Skiboo. Skiboo established that there's a whole heap of traitors in a Rasta. So the Naya being all split. So you have Montego Bay Rasta and you have Kingston Rasta. Now we have to know what we are talking about now. I am a city Rasta. I already tell you, so we go on a Coral Garden, couldn't go on a Trench Town or back a wall, because we have guns. Right. You see the Coral Garden incident? Them talk about and them fix it. Because I keep telling the world, say, I lie them I tell from Rasta this again. The Coral Garden incident didn't start. Why would the Prime Minister say, bring in the dirty Rasta them, dead or alive? Ask yourself that now. Is something I and I did do. But the record is silent. Nobody not talk all now. So you see all these intellectual people, them go round and them spin round, but them don't talk where Rasta did do. For the Prime Minister say, do when him do a Coral Garden. So let me tell you where Rasta did do. You have a Rasta man named Claudius Henry. Where I do a piece, I don't know if you listen to the piece. I try to correct the I try to correct Jason, I try to correct all my Black American brother and sister. And I'm going to correct it now and make you know. There was a deep-seated hate. We carry a deep-seated hate against Black American. You want to know why?
Right.
Right. The reason for this deep-seated hate, the record of it off that it was the CIA that bring down Marcus Garvey for mail fraud. That also is a lie. The record, as I revealed, I do a piece called Intellectual Traitor recently. Did you listen to that one?
Right. Yeah, I listened to that.
Right. In that one, I have my Empress read the letter where our brother and sister write to the U.S. attorney against Marcus Garvey. In that letter, it clearly states that most of the Black American brothers, they were reverend around church, and Garvey and them come into conflict. In a year city, we have to bust up some shot on some boy in a year city. You would hear that. who we shoot in your city. So the I did have it off say I and I only start come America in the 60 and 70, but that is not correct. But that is your knowledge of what you have. I don't need to counteract that. So that's why I put out that for sure. Say 1923, we was a big community, and it's gunshot we use to put some boy in them place. That's why I like talk about the gun. Marcus Garvey never does a talk and walk and say come join this. I can't reveal where in a Harlem a boy in a one I'm meeting oppose him and them drape him. And that fear there. Marcus Garvey drape a boy in a meeting and slap one pan him in front of the whole meeting. That's when them go start write the letter.
Right. And I know what you're saying, because there was a lot of African American leaders back then that did not like Marcus Garvey.
Right.
And fighting against Marcus Garvey.
Right. You know,
yes.
You know who we hate the most? Who I man did hate the most, but I not hate him no more? W.E. Du Bois.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him to we in our chronicle, him was the biggest traitor, because him instigate these things against Marcus Garvey. I forgive him because I read one of him autobiography before him die, where he had declared that the biggest mistake he make in his life is when he never stand with Marcus Garvey. And once I did read that, I realized that people can make mistakes. As I rightfully say, even though that is a trend that we're very reserved, so that I don't know why we was reserved in dealing with Black Americans. But I never have that fear, because bad boy keep bad boy friend. So wherever I go, I don't care what you're dealing with. From your bad boy, me a friend. From your hand to the system, me a friend. Right. So getting forward now to why them run up in a Carroll Garden. The Reverend Henry was in the US from Marcus Garvey time. And he also have children in the US. The record is that the Maroon had sided with the British against I and I, the slave. So there was a treaty between the British against I and I. Reverend Henry took the struggle to another level. Reverend Henry sent for a missionary team from the US. His son come in to Jamaica with a missionary team to take over that. The first strike where they make was to kill 4. Them call them royal officers, because them time that the royal officers of police Jamaica. And Reverend Henry son and him team take out 4 of them. You know, you hear nobody sing about that. You know, you hear nobody talk about that. Reverend Henry scared the fuck out of them. Because now, them realize the Rasta rise up with a different level. This is why now Buster say, bring in the Rasta them dead and our life. But them now lock it together. Them just make it look like politicians never like we. Right. Them raid Henry camp and lock up 14 of them. Them end up execute Henry's son and a few others. Them sentence Henry, I think, for about 10 years. Sentence him wife. I think his wife is dead in the prison. right? And Henry come out after that, just like how I come out and see the thing gone to nothing and quat. Leave it alone.
Mm.
Now, so now you know why them is say bring in the rest of them that are alive down the side there. Is but them never come back a wall with that because them don't know say we well arms down there. If you listen to talk with me and the rest them in a trench town, you hear me ask the rest say, is it fair for say guns down? Did you hear that?
And he said, guns away.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So guns away to let the prince come in.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. Then I ask him, round a my little corner where me come from, how about round there? And when him say, him can't talk around there, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Round there, sir. I which part does us come from? And you know the history. 2010, you know the history, where they then drop, boom, then drop all kind of thing. And we give it to them. Round there, say, them a take talk. Round there, sir, you see where them now tell the world. There is place in Jamaica when they take talk. But no Rasta now come tell the world that. Real Rasta no take talk from no one, nowhere them go. I Jabon in a take talk from no one in England.
Right. Right.
So I'm gonna depend on sell out or no. No, me not nothing to sell. What me I show now is show the eye. Me I show the real from the unreal. Now, the youth them show me say, Skibu say, the knockings up in the whole, the bigger picture. Skibu say, him have a fortnight program that every fortnight him got in a Rima come through 4 different war zone. And the man them guns away and make them come through. That shows the Rasta still have a level of respect.
Right.
What I keep telling the world is that we are not mindful of what the world think Rasta should be. Because upon the ground, and we are living.
Right.
Right. People who say, him stop over place and guide 3 o'clock in the morning, and him send up the ISIS. And when him send up the ISIS, the people them can come down early morning to go to work because them know the rest of them down there safe. Skibu say, when them done, them go over culture yard and go round at the back of the yard for seal up. Now, upon further inquiry, it come to my attention that Prince William is who decides him not doing what him father and Camilla or what him brother and what's her name, Megan have done. Both of them went to tough gang.
Right.
Prince Williams decides him want to go to where this music originates from.
Right.
That him tell the people him want to do. Now, what the world don't know now, this music didn't originate in Trenchtown.
Right.
The singers and players come from Trenchtown. When you speak certain things, people try to put a spin I don't hear them put no spin on me, but them try to put a spin to say Orlando a labor right. But I ask Orlando a question, and it's the people. When the Prince say go, look where the music start from. There's a place called Chocomolan that was established by Edward Siago.
Right.
I already tell you them say, when Siago licked down back a while, it wasn't like some antiquated Rasta try to tell the world. I explained to Siago never just come and lick down back a while. So Siago come and negotiate with Rasta.
Right.
And promise Rasta that he would develop the place, which he did. Siago went by a place on Wellington Street and name it Chocomolan. Siago put a music band set in there, and put a drum crack band in there, and put a rumba band in there, and put everything you can think of and put it in there. Musical instrument. The Techniques band is owned by Siago.
Right.
This center was the center, the only center in Jamaica that all aspiring youth who want to sing and get in the music business could go and practice them craft freely without have to pay. Guy, understand what I say? Now, take for instance, the first pop star, Millie Small. She practiced her craft right in there.
Mm-hmm.
You name it now. Every one of them. Just name them now. In that center is where them practice them craft. People want to tell you different. But the record is clear. Drew Creed, Coxon, Miss Pottinger, Bonnie Lee, Chinwandis, you name them. Come to this center to do talent search. Buy and lead all of them. Let them come. So, people, because of them own motive, them try to suppress the facts and tell all kind of lie pan Siago. I have no reason to tell a lie pan Siago. I have no reason to tell a lie pan him.
Right.
Now, Bob Marley didn't come to the world just so. Bob Marley come to the world through Chocomolan.
Right.
Bob Marley, let me tell you how Chocomolan is. Chocomolan is a little center, but you have a theater named Queen's Theater. So you have to bus first in a Chocomolan, and when you bus a Chocomolan, then you reach Queen's Theater, which is a big theater.
Right.
So again, name it, Jimmy Cliff. Any boy, whenever come through Chocomolan, him an icon. Done with that stuff. Greg Isaac come from around at the back of Chocomolan. Milk Lane. If you look on the album, the scene on the album when sit down on the sidewalk with a red, green, and gold belt time head, sit down side, I jump and I eat. I eat him dinner. Yeah. And them style we come up in a. Right? Real Rastaman. So I don't get involved with what man have become over the years. Them man that my virgin from me are youth, and them is still my virgin today.
Right.
Right. So now, getting forward now to the visit. When them couldn't carry the prince go round a Wellington Street, them couldn't carry him go on the car. Guns now down. Guns now we are down. Guns up round the top.
Right.
So what Skiboo say, and you can see it, Skiboo say him round at the back of the yard, a seal up, only to see it's the China. I know say you know China. China, me not go say China and a Rasta. But China is a musician first.
Right.
So that's what his involvement was. In the Prince Charles visit and Harry visit, Bongo Herman was who the musician that was involved in that.
Right.
Now, China is who lead the delegation go round at the back of the yard and the youth them. And China is who take a jump and give it to the prince and the princess. What Skiboo say, drumming is theme thing. So him couldn't just stop play and get up. Him just send up the eyes through the kete. And that him say no. People hear that, but nobody now put no respect on that. See that?
Right.
Now, what I also find out now, the youth them say, them never know that the prince that come at Trenchtown. Whether that is so or not, it's not for me to question that. But my question is, the whole of the so-called intellectual Rasta, you hear them say, Muta, Queen Africa, Bongo Miguel, the whole of them say, they knew that the prince was going to Trenchtown. Rastaman tell me now, if them want to give the prince a letter, and if them want to demonstrate, which was the best place to go? Answer that question.
I'm not sure.
But what them say them want do? Them say them have a letter where them want hand to the prince. Did they hand it to the prince? No.
No.
Right. But if they made that Trenchtown, to me, that would be a better look because it would show the unity within Rasta. They are the elder ones. They would be the one to interject and say, no, princess, you can't go up on the harps. That was Queen Africa's job as the muma. To go down there and say, princess, you're going to have to put on a shawl over your shoulder. Here is a scarf, tie your head, but you still can't go up on the harps.
Okay, but now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Was there any people that call themselves Rasta there when the prince got on the drum? Was there anybody call themselves Rasta there?
Yeah, man.
Okay, now here's my problem. I'm a baby compared to you. I'm your baby that you raised as a Rasta coming up young.
Yep.
I didn't become a Rasta until 79, 80, 81, 82. And I had to go by the rules.
Yep.
I was taught certain rules, certain things you don't do. And then I've been doing that for 40 years. How am I supposed to feel when I see the rules change in the middle of my life and I see a white boy beating a 9 bingy drum? Somebody done fucked up. Whoever that, hold on, whoever that was a Rasta, fire got to burn them because I wouldn't have been able to do that. Listen, if they'd catch me do that at 85, 90, all hell would have broke loose.
Yeah, but fire.
So them brothers don't get no pass for that. Because here's the problem. Anybody can make a mistake. But once it gets recorded like that.
Yeah, but fire.
That's a big problem.
Fire. I don't see the big part of it. I tell you why. I'm not dismissing what the eye's saying. I don't think that's what I'm doing.
Right.
I and Jabi talk strongly upon that. To the point I tell him I don't give a fuck about a jump. So I can tell the world right now, I don't give a fuck about a jump. I give a fuck about my M16.
Right.
Come talk to me about my M16. And that's the only way I get no fucking freedom. Simple. Now, that no means me a bully the thing. Me tell you now. I think 10 years ago, or 20 years ago, Prince Charles and Camilla go up on Warp Road and them keep Naya Bingy, you remember?
I didn't see that.
Right. Go in the archive. And them put, wait the man, and them put Prince Charles on the axe. Nobody never make up no noise.
You know what though? The internet wasn't as big as it is now.
But if you go look, you can see that me not pass that round. Me not pass round certain things.
Yeah, but you know, with Instagram now, you can see things faster.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying, my lad.
See, back then you would have had to go, when you go on YouTube and you search in YouTube, you have to kind of search to see something.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying, my lad.
When you go on Instagram and you're following certain people and you scroll down, it's just gonna pop up.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying now, my lad. 20 odd years ago, Prince Charles and Camilla go up on the arks.
Right.
And when I hear nothing about it.
Because nobody's
listen, man, everybody see it, man. Everybody they see it. If the eye never see it, then that's why you can't just lean on your own full standing. So let me tell you what happened 20 odd years ago, yeah?
Right.
There is a place. I'm going to make a tour upon that. You have a place them called St. Agnes Place. That's one whole block. Yeah?
Right.
Prince Charles give Rasta that whole block. Did you know that?
No.
Right. That's a whole block. I mean some Victorian homes.
But if they did some fuckery the other day, and then you show me they did some fuckery before, that's just two fuckeries.
Yeah,
they're not gonna get no.
But wait a man. Me I tell you, if I come out and pay fuck when I see I go and that's why I shut my mouth.
That was some fucked up shit.
Listen. You're going to learn something you know, man. I tell you what go down, man. Prince Charles give Rasta the whole block there for themselves. Yeah?
Right.
At the time, you have a Rasta man named the Gang. And the Gang was the one who coordinated that thing.
Right.
Right. Prince Charles also make it clear for him to leave Trenchtown and come and run the Rasta HQ in England. You want to know what happened to him? When the gang come, The man them, at the time, any Rasta or any man come from Jamaica. Once you reach airport, all you have to tell immigration, you're going to St. Agnes place, and them let you through. That's how things is set. St. Agnes place have refuge, place for accept you, place for your lodge, place for you get food, the whole thing that I want. The man them turn. You see the wire? You see the wire, the movie?
Yeah.
The man them turn around a St. Agnes place in a mini version of the wire. Me not have to spell it out no more. When the gang go there, to change up all these things, he might play with man food. You know what them do?
What?
Them bust a shot in him. Hear that? Hear that?
Yeah.
Right. Thereafter, the intellectuals, them have my old man up at university, and them have an intellectual named Jalani, a study under him. To get the ambassadorship. Because them never know say come here have a boy. So when me come in, because they never know me, they come in and come and say, "Ah, you are the right man, man. And you not take talk from the left or from the right. You will be the ambassador." Diego was there when this happened. And give me a badge with Shorty Malcolm. And pin it on me, theme badge. We say, "You're little, but you're talawa." Right. When Kumi met me, the Rasta International Ambassador, sent to fax. You ever heard about that one there too? Pinto. Pinto and my father, you have to know how the rivalry go. Pinto is who rival my father.
Right.
So Pinto, my father spar with Haile Selassie, and Pinto spar with the royal family. So Pinto show the royal family say the best man right now for being in charge of the Federation affair is Bra Bunny. I am also the International Federation president. See him here. I don't hear any man question it, you know. I have my documents them too, but nothing now go on for me really declare who me is on paper. Right. And I show me a show off. When me come back to England, at the time me function out an organization named Rastafari Universal Zion, known as RUZ, run by an elder named Jabones. So you have two Jabones. Greetings, world. This is the Rastafari International Ambassador coming to you. Since the royal visit, a lot of accusation have been going on from all angles and all quarters about who sell out Rasta and who do what and who didn't do what. I keep telling you all that I have Darcy upon all the so-called intellectual, and I don't hear no intellectual challenge me or open them mouth or ask to see when I'm Darcy. Today, I'm going to pull out some documents. And the reason for pulling out these documents is to set the record clear. Personally, I'm not feeling too well right now. And I'm not going to any hospital because Rasta no deal with hospital. Me telling you that. So, whatever to come will come. Now, I receive 5 calls from first night from Dr. B. And I couldn't take none of them calls because I was actually not feeling well. I'm still not feeling well. Dr. B called me just now, and I decided to take the call because I need to get some medical instruction. Here it is. I am drinking my Guinean roots. And I'm drinking my special water. They call the water distilled water. But Dr. B explained to me something just now that disturbing. Because Dr. B telling me that ones and ones that call him and tell him, say, them never know same work for CIA or the Smithsonian. Now, I don't know where this come from. I state clearly that when I get captured, it was in the time when it was war in Babylon. And I get captured. And when I get captured, them keep in a various special unit. And I had us to reach out through some cribs and corner and not going get into in order to make the rest of them a Jamaica know say, I get captured. Now, when I get captured, I'm going to tell you straight up. I get captured in a whole heap of knockings. Yeah, whole heap of knockings. Whole heap of boy I'm shoot for Rasta. Yeah, because I weed it, I do the cut and clear on the ground. Yeah, I was a young man then. We take on anything. Anywhere I go, I take on anything. And I'm a gun talk. French town I come from, I'm a gun talk. I know I'm a gun attack. Now, what trigger of this is that when I see the prince and the princess beat the kete, I was the first one that put a fire upon that. And I sent it to the general. General called me, and the first thing the general said to me, say, Jabi, you use a new faculty of thinking. And when the general tell me that, I stand down. That's where I come from, Trench Town. And if the youth them decide, say, them want the prince them play kete drum, then so be it. Jabi tackle about that, and I stand firm and show Jabi say, I not take talk from no one in the world when it comes to where we want to do in a Trench Town. So a lot of people now in them feelings and them start. Them can't attack I because them know say me a road out. So them can't attack I. All them can do is come with them gun. And nobody now come fair with no gun because we control all guns. All guns! We control that. So them thing them are showing now on a frightened because you never hear no Rasta telling us say we control badness and certain things. That we control it. Yeah. Yeah. We control it. And it control we. We control it. Some people say, you don't want to see how we are going to change things. Don't worry about how we are going to change things. Things will change in time. Yeah, we can't force we to make no change. We will make the change when we ready to make the change. But what me want to clarify now is the audacity that we could have now. I say, Dr. B work with the Smithsonian. That forced me now to go in my folder. Me nah go tell you now. Because me nah go name call who work with the Smithsonian. But me I go reveal the documents. So the documents can speak for itself. Now, when you hear Skibu did talk how that did go and who would they jump on the bandwagon. So don't think so we never watch what go on from them time that know say I sell the man and I go sell out the thing. Me telling you say the rainbow circle through and trad was supposed to come deal with I and I, the prisoner. I'm telling you how them that play out. It was Benz and Beamer and CD and music and Smithsonian and museum and all these things. All now, them don't come sit I and I in the prison. So it is fair to say the only Rasta that did come link I and I is Kodja Brown, Dr. B, California, Data Desta, Center Fox. Now, in the documents will speak for itself, and we will see out of that team who did actually jump fence and go work with the CIA. So, Rasta nah go nowhere until we move up them traitors here. Yeah. Me go release the documents so no can see who forget move up. Me not telling you who forget move up. Because who forget move up and who a traitor, no say them a traitor, you know. That's why them never go down a trench town. Don't come go on like you no want come culture shame week or we give the jump to the prince to play. You hear Skibu say if Pope Paul come down there right now, we give him it to play too. Yeah. It's a new faculty, a new approach, a different way of seeing things. We can't make no whole sellout, boy. Keep a sell we out. Only load for them pocket. Yeah, because it's all about eating a food. So, Dr. B, and the record may go clear now. So a guy can come off of your name. And whosoever call you now and I tell you, say you was a part of the thing, then you can send the documents to them so they can either put up or openly apologize to the eye. Remember me tell the eye them from long time, you know. So when I talk, no dog, no bark. Yeah. I'm going to tell you now again, because the boy no have no secret for me. There is around half a dozen Darcy in Jamaica, Panay right now. Yeah, me know where the Darcy them there. The people them who have the Darcy them have me respect. Yeah? Them gonna never know say me still functioning. Yeah, and if me telling you who are the document, no. And no time for that reveal it. May I reveal now. May I reveal the spies them and the traitors them. So the record can clear. Because remember, you know, Rasta no work for no CIA. The Rasta work for politician. Me they tell you from the start, from me a little boy. Me a paint up Upton Cave, DC to Varus, and all these posters, and get a box food. Them time them a little me hungry. Anyway, the food there, I them there. Yeah, me a Rasta youth. Me a come from down a jungle. Where me a run with dog. Me and dog a fight for certain things. Yeah, down a foreshore road, down a the dongle, down a bolo. Yeah, and that's where me a come from at the Rasta youth. So no boy can't come talk or come out of the side of them face. Me never see certain boy who talk now, me never see them down a bolo. Me never see them down a dongle. And me never see them down a waterfront. So, and me I the same like a dirty boy. Yeah, Kumi like a dirty boy. You never know say Kumi have a boy. That's the next thing where I shock you know. You never know say Kumi have a boy. Me see what they do, you know. Come a Jamaica and see what they do. Respect there go. You there and can verify certain things if them want to ask. Because me see what they do. You put Jalani under my father for 5 years and I train him. Because my father was supposed to turn over and make him be the scholar for Rasta. And I just come in neatly from nowhere and the old man just say, yes, be, hold this and go on with it. Is the old man who instruct I. The old man give I clear instruction. Him tell I say, don't go forward Africa. Nobody now go nowhere. Left you. So it don't make no sense. Pick up yourself by yourself and run go nowhere. The old man specific tell I say, go back where you come from, go sit down and make sure your children them trod the right path. So it's the youths them may I deal with. People always wonder, the big man them always amongst the youth them. The whole of the knockings them him did it. And him just in the me in everything, you know. Me in everything. Every knockings we go on about here, me dead and see it. That's not my business. Nobody now knock me over. Nobody now war with Jaboni. Nobody now war with badass. Because I know my lane. And I know what my work is set out, what I'm supposed to be doing. And what I'm supposed to be doing is what I'm doing now. Set the record straight. Clear up all misconception. And at that me I do, I'm done with you. Tackle me and come question me if we don't have something we don't want to clarify. Me now I'm going to release the documents on all the traitors them. But they've never put no fire upon them because I don't know if deal with that. So I don't know if deal with that after I see what you're not supposed to see. And they've not telling about no love or not because I know nothing we don't know.